How extremely spooky. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ergastulum, or however the hell under the sun you're supposed to pronounce that little arrangement of syllables. Right, this is the third game in the Dungeon Nightmares series. Why didn't I play this directly after playing the other two? Goodness only knows. It takes me long enough to figure out how to screw my head on in the morning, let alone what the hell it is I'm doing with the rest of my life. Are there any hilarious options? There would not appear to be any. No. Right, let us continue. Well, that'll wake you up in the morning better than a cup of coffee mixed with some vodka. Actually, no, it won't. Very little does that. Drop your candle to create more light. Actually, sounds like a very good way of putting the candle out. But never mind, I'm not a candleologist. So yes. Yes, as the corner of the menu suggested, I believe this game to still be in early access, or still being worked on and expanded as time goes by. I'm not particularly familiar with the details, as I put it on my Steam wishlist a very long time ago and then completely forgot about it. Act 1, The Blood of a Witch. Ah, well, is that particularly different from the blood of anybody else? Is it additionally bloody? I don't know. Oh goodness, I appear to have little hands. I only saw them for a moment, but I think I've got little mittens. All right, can I open this window? Yes. Well, that seems frightfully easy to escape from this place. Maybe escaping isn't my goal. Right, I need to make my bed. I find it difficult to sleep here. That's because your bed is a mess, man. If your bed was tidier, you might have better luck in life. Can I take this? Basic crucifix found. Ooh. I can inspect. Yes, I can get a little too close for comfort. Right, add it to inventory. Press tab to view. So what does this do? A basic crucifix with a small statue. Keep this safe with you at all times. Press X to use it. How does this work? Ooh, it makes it. It works like a torch. All right, well, I'm confused. Didn't realize that's how they worked, but never mind. Never mind. There is a picture over here of another man with an untidy bed. Is this a note or a map? Oh, I can't read this. Oh, thank goodness for the translation. I take it you found the front door keys easily. I'm sorry that I had to leave in a hurry, but you can stay in the bedroom upstairs. Pretty sure upstairs is one word, but we shan't worry about it. I've already prepared the room for you to stay in, so help yourself to anything else that you need. I'll see you soon. That's a surprisingly chummy way of ending a letter there. Given that we've got witches that we're dealing with, I would have thought this was a little older than modern times of familiarities. Right, can I ring somebody? Can I ring for some room service and have a bathrobe, please? Number 1. I don't know who the first person was to have a telephone number. Probably Sir Alexander Graham Bell, but never mind. The phone can only dial 1. Well, that's possibly more important than I realised. I don't know. Well, that wasn't very locked, was it? I'm not sure what the padlock was all about. Never mind. Maybe there is a bathrobe in here for me. There's... I can pick up these pieces of cardboard and chuck them around. Can I chuck a piece of cardboard out the window? Giddy-yot. Yes, I can. That is marvellous. Right, let's get on with the rest of the game, shall we? And turn the lights on. Ha! I can indeed, and this place doesn't seem half so scary anymore, though the mess, frankly, is quite worrisome. Right, let us step outside and see what we find. We don't actually appear to be in a dungeon at the moment. We appear to, that's narrow. We appear instead to be in some sort of house. A spooky house. I'm actually going to keep this out for no other reason than it does provide a little bit of light, which is nice. Not really sure why this room needed a partition here, but never mind, I'm not an interior designer. Ooh, these black-eyed children appear often late at night, knocking on your doors and windows. Why are they doing that? I'm not an eyeologist that can perform transplants, and even if I was, I don't think I've got any spares. Been a bit of a shortage recently. The legend. According to the urban legends, these black-eyed children appear to the unwary, often late at night, knocking on doors and windows, asking in monotone voices to be let into your house. The most repeated advice to those who encounter these children is to ignore them, no matter how hard these children try. When will they visit? The black-eyed children usually appear on one's doorstep, alone or in pair whenever you are alone at home. They are unusually confident, but avoid your gaze and look down, hiding their eyes, I didn't realize they had any, so that you cannot see the blackness. Oh. That didn't really answer the question of when they arrive, but when was the last time that we read something on the internet that didn't actually answer the question it claimed it was going to? Well, this is suspiciously joyous. Here's a banana for scale. Boing, 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 boing. I don't know why this amuses me, but it does. I don't know why this is so much fun. Oh dear. It's less fun. My goodness me. Right, why is there a big rabbit here? Why is there... Oh, it's not a haircut. It's a hat, I was going to say. It has funky haircut. No, he doesn't. He's got a funkalicious hat on. What the hell is this? The toy box is locked. Seems to have something for hanging 4 coats off, perhaps. I'm not sure. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, I don't know very much about the game. I put it on my Steam wishlist ages ago and then completely forgot about it for a long time. Toy cube. Well, this has got a little hole in it. Maybe I could put the cube on here. There we are. Can I take it off and put it on a different place? No, but I can spin it round to reveal 4 different letters. Presumably in order to reveal a 4-letter word, which is some sort of passcode that will let me find what is in the box. Interesting. So it seems to be taking a similar vein to what are those? I don't think I want the answer to that question, because they're probably the sort of thing that'll get me booted off this website faster than you can say some bountylicious bazongas. The master bedroom door handle is missing and I can't open it yet. Oh, I see. There's no door handle. Right, I see. They haven't finished building the house yet. It's very narrow, isn't it? A lot of video games have unusually expansive environments for the sake of the camera. I thought that was a hand peeking up at first, like yeah, from this sort of angle it looked more like an upturned hand. What is that music? I don't know, but it's gone now. Apple for scale, yes indeed. I'll zoom in and get a better look at this. My giddy aunt. I don't think those are apples actually. I think the one on top's an orange, but that's not the point. What is this? I don't know. I really don't know what it is, and I don't think I'm going to find out by swinging it around like this. Right, alright, let's just leave all of that to its own devices, and figure out why there's the skull of a goat here? It's not just a symbol, mate. It's a tad more that symbol. My goodness me. Right, does this phone dial number 2? Only number 3 works. Interesting. Interesting. I think there's more to these numbers and these phones than initially meets the eye. Can I turn them some lights on, please? There we are. That instantly makes me feel better about life. Let's turn this on so we can see the shrine better, because you wouldn't want to miss that. Anything of interest in here? There's a skull. Skull ornament. How very exciting. It's like staring down one of the baddies from Pirates of the Caribbean. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's open up these drawers, see if there's anything else of interest. Doesn't look like it, no. So what does this say about it? A heavy skull ornament with a purple gem stuck in the forehead. Well, that's a decent enough description. More coherent than anything I could have produced. My goodness, this place is a little bit of a mess. We might hire somebody to tidy the place up a little bit. But maybe that's the person who turned into the witch. Right, this building has very strange architecture. I feel like you could keep this a lot more open without an inordinate amount of effort. You didn't see that. I didn't just make the place even messier after complaining about how messy it was. Honest. Is this only going to work with number 6? Yes, indeed. Curious. I'm not sure how I'd order these telephones in order to put these numbers into some sort of sequence. My goodness, a bunch of vegetarians live here. No. Judging by this, probably not a load of vegetarians, despite the fact there's going to be fruit everywhere. Oh my word, I tried to make the place more tidy, and I failed miserably. Alright. I somehow doubt there's going to be anything in these. I feel like that would make things too difficult if you had to look through every individual drawer. I lost the door handle I was fixing in the workshop somewhere. I left the keys to the workshop in the kitchen drawer, so if you get a chance, can you try and find it for me? Oh, I won't put anything in the drawers. Why would I do that? It immediately discovers that there's something extremely important in a drawer. Well, what I was going to say, but I appreciate that I am stupid, but I'm not so stupid I can't even open a ruddy drawer. Better. Thank you very much. My goodness me. Right. Thank you. That's slightly less irritating. I was going to say that we shan't worry about opening all the drawers until we are informed of something that we are looking for, so at least we know what we're looking for. What is that? That seems shiny. Some sort of a little bell. Yes, for summoning the maid in order to tidy up all the mess that I've produced. Marvellous. What's this book about? The darkness. This doesn't seem frightfully dark. This seems quite bright and colourful, if you ask me. Not much is known about the darkness, and is seen by very few people. What is the darkness? The darkness has been seen by very few people than probably any other entity. If you mean fewer people than any other entity, never mind, that one can imagine. As a result, it is also one of the most misunderstood phenomena known to us. Legend says it seems to come out mostly at night, yet that's usually where you'll find darkness, but never mind. It is not certain what exactly the darkness is. Sometimes it is explained as spirits that are earthbound who refuse light and are afraid of what waits for them on the other side. Others have described it as the leftover shadows from evil souls that have been sent to hell, trying to consume more innocent lives to take with them. Oh, I see, they've got some sort of pyramid scheme whereby things get better for you if you bring in a couple of other wide-eyed rubes into the scheme. Summoning the darkness. The darkness will only make its presence known when the surrounding area is covered in dark shadows. I think you've got yourself in a little bit of a vicious cycle there, mate. Either it's already dark or the darkness is here. Right, what do these do? Each one is different. Each hole has a square peg. And this one has a triangle, and this one has a round one. I see. Interesting. Can I get my didgeridoo-dad out again? For the sake of a little extra light. This seems to have a snake on it, indeed. So perhaps I'm looking for some sort of snake key, or something else to allow me to open the box. The basement door needs a key. Yes, a great many of them seem to around here. Does this say something? The bathroom knocker. Dare I make a callback to what I was previously talking about with bazongas? The bathroom knocker awaits those who ask if she is there. Yes, well, a door knocker is useful for asking if people are there. May I open this, please? is a popular and widespread urban legend, often played by children as a rite of courage, similar to the Bloody Mary urban legend in Western culture. Every child has a story to tell. The stories, of course, are many and varied, but every child at one time or another has stood in dread and anticipation as he or she ventured into the bathroom at night alone. Yes, to face the terror of the spider in the corner or the cold loo seat that freezes your buttocks. Terrible, terrible places, bathrooms. Summoning the bathroom knocker. According to... Sorry, I presume that in whatever country this game was produced, knocker doesn't mean breast, but here it does, so just reading these sentences is slightly difficult for me. Sorry, I'll try to restrain my schoolboy humour. According to the stories, a person who goes to the bathroom at 3 a.m. and knocks 3 times before asking, "Are you there?" will hear a voice answer, "I'm here." If the person chooses to enter the bathroom, there will be a small girl waiting inside. You see, normal etiquette is if you knock on the bathroom door and say, "Is anyone there?" and then someone says, "Yes," that means you leave them alone to finish their business and come back in 10 minutes. You know, like respectable people. Oh, good. There's no one there. That's marvellous, isn't it? Can I peep through the peephole? Oh golly, I can peep through the peephole. But I can't see anything. That is excellent. Right. I didn't expect that to work. But it worked more than I anticipated. Alright, I think we found the key to the workshop, right? Standard key labelled with workshop. The workshop is located at the back of the kitchen. I apologise. I thought that was the room to or the door rather, the door to the garden, right? Can I shut any of these drawers, please? Is that something I could do? Can I shut this? Just because it's getting a little difficult to squeeze me bum through here. There we are, that's better. Is this the way to the workshop? I don't remember if we tried to go through this door or not. You have unlocked the workshop! Huzzah! We are making intelligent progress. My giddy aunt, and I thought that place was grubby. Alright, this seems a little too familiar from one or two other horror games I played. What can we find other than a whole heckin' load of detritus? They said that they lost the door handle somewhere here, so perhaps that's what I'm looking for. There seem to be these strange gaps in the floor, almost like an inspection bay for a car. Oh, very mysterious. Anything over here? I don't know if I need to move these boxes in order to find the door handle, but at this moment I'm not sure what else I can try to do. Aha! They left it here in the piddle bucket. Excellent. Well, I'm glad we got that figured out. I'm presuming that this is just some sort of early tutorial level that's supposed to teach me how stuff works, and that eventually we are actually going to end up in a dungeon again. What was this to? I need to wait for Lisa to come back home. Was she the L who signed the other letter? I suppose that would make sense, wouldn't it? I've unlocked the master bedroom, indeed. I say, it's pretty masterful indeed. Well, they do seem to have a problem with mosquitoes here, judging by the netting. Right, that's... Oh, it's a small child who owns 3 extremely well-disciplined cats and a pet magpie. I mean, yes, of course. That with the Lisa is a strange woman. Right, let's move very swiftly on with our lives. See what's in these drawers. No, and that's absolutely horrific and is setting off my phobia. That isn't doing much to calm me down either. Let's just move away from all of this rubbish. Giddy on, Lisa's not really good at making her bed either, is she? But I'm in a nice bathroom though, so that's all perfectly lovely. The quarters do still seem very cramped though. I don't know what it is about this place, but it just seems to Well, doing my little bit to tidy up, I suppose. The storeroom is locked. Alright, well, coming in here doesn't seem to have achieved very much. Unless I've missed something. Is there something down here? There's a couple of little drawers and various cupboards. This weird sort of side opening cupboard that you only ever see in horror games and nowhere else in the universe. No, there doesn't appear to be anything here. There's a glass. Could chuck that at some villain. The mirror is shattered and unusable. Yes, because broken mirror is famous for not being able to reflect light. So yes, and then I think we can get ourselves a nice glass of water if my throat gets parched from screaming as I run away from monsters like a frightened child. Anything in here? No. Anything in the drawers? There better be something here, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a big old waste of time. Aha! Another book. Checkpoint reached! Oh, huzzah! Ah, The Legend of Bloody Mary. Well, that's good, because I was about to say we were reading that other thing that I don't really know very much about that. An urban legend that says that anyone who chants the words Bloody Mary 3 times in front of a mirror will summon a vengeful spirit. Sounds a bit too easy if you ask me. These sorts of things usually require a tad more effort, but never mind. The legend. Bloody Mary is a folklore legend consisting of a ghost, phantom, or spirit, even though the line between those 3 things does not seem particularly distinct, conjured to reveal the future. Oh, is that what she's supposed to do? She is said to appear in the mirror when her name is called 3 times. The apparition may be benign or malevolent, depending on historic variations of the legend. Right, because with a name like that, you can just imagine her being the most benign little fortune teller, little mirrored version of Mystic Meg. The Bloody Mary appearances are mostly witnessed in group participation play. Giddy, oh, that's not a simple sentence to say. Ritual. Historically, the ritual encouraged young women to walk up a flight of stairs backwards while holding a candle. That sounds very dangerous. And a hand mirror in a darkened house. Again, this seems a frightfully good way of falling down the stairs and breaking your neck. As they gazed into the mirror, they were supposed to be able to catch a view of their future husband's face. There was, however, a chance that they would see a skull or the face of the Grim Reaper, instead indicating that they were destined to die before they would have a chance to marry. Ritual continued. In the ritual today, Bloody Mary allegedly appears to individuals or groups who ritualistically invoke her name in an act of catotromacy. Gonna pretend like I've got the faintest idea what that means, and I assume it has nothing to do with cats. By which you mean that, the furry felines, not the ghastly musical. This is done by repeatedly chanting her name in the mirror 3 times near a source of light when the nearby source of light is turned off. The Bloody Mary apparition allegedly appears as a corpse, a witch, or a ghost. Can be friendly or evil. Again, because I've met so many friendly corpses, witches, and ghosts in my life. And is sometimes seen covered in blood. The law surrounding the ritual states that participants may endure the apparition screaming at them, cursing them, strangling them, stealing their souls, drinking their blood, or scratching their eyes out. Again, so very benign and friendly. Right. Judging by the red text, it wants me to say her name in front of a mirror 3 times while there's a light nearby which is turned off. So I'm guessing I turn this one off, and then I say the old hocus pocus over here. Maybe not that one, because it says it's unusable. Does that... Kitty, oh, that scared the crap out of me for a moment. Maybe this one would work better? Yeah, it's got like a little dialogue box coming up. Let me see if this one works better. Let me stand a bit closer so she doesn't think I'm ignoring her. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Oh golly, perhaps I didn't turn the light off. I do apologise for that. I guess it is just an urban myth. Oh, really? You needed convincing of this, did you? Oh, alright. Oh golly, someone's locked the door. Do I not have a key for that? Oh no, I didn't find a key, did I? I just found the I might turn the lights on. Oh, golly. Oh, alright, some of the lights are working. There's too many lights in this horror game. It's unnerving. Alright, I didn't mean you could just turn them all off. Alright, and now the building seems to be on fire. And the mirror's broken again. Indeed. Well, alright. This Bloody Mary thing, is there anything to do with Queen Mary the First? Who I believe often is referred to with that moniker due to her treatment, shall we say, to put it politely, of Protestants and fire. I'm gonna get my thing out. Oh goodness! It is casting light. It's just so dark out there. It's swallowing up all the lights. I don't like all these hooks. I'm not a big piece. Oh! I think I might have just stabbed myself on a big hook, like a big chunk of beef. Idiot. Alright. I imagine that those doors with funny symbols on them, I was supposed to do something with those, but I might just leave them be for a minute and just listen to some music. And just find a record to play. Oh. Interesting. Can I sit in the chair? Yes, I can. Oh, I can actually sit in the chair, listen to the metronome, and listen to some I don't know, listen to some Elvis records. Alright, what's this? The benefits of lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming has been known for centuries. A lucid dream is a dream during which the dreamer is aware of their dreaming. During lucid dreaming, the dreamer will be able to exert some control over the dream characters. Matt, you couldn't have stuck the word dream into this sentence anymore, could you? Narrative and environment. There are many ways to have a lucid dream, but one method is by forcing yourself to sleep through self-hypnosis, which, again, I think is just complete rubbish. To perform self-hypnosis, you must be seated in a relaxed position. Oh, this chair is actually more important than I realised. Have a metronome present and begin listening to the repeating beats it makes. Once you are ready to fall into the lucid dream, play a soothing piece of music to complete the procedure. I'm not sure it works quite that simply, but by all means pretend. The hell was that? I must find a record. Turn some lights on. There we go. All the lights seem to have gone a funny shade of blue. It's alright. We'll find a nice blues record, and it'll all seem appropriate. I might just walk around and turn all the lights on. It's not frightfully eco-friendly, but right now, if I have to pick between myself and the polar bears, I'm picking myself. There we are. I think we're getting somewhere now. Alright. Is that meant to be rain outside? Some like white noise, but never mind. Let me just dance my way through all of these again and hope that I don't stab myself too frightfully. So there's a circle and a triangle. I remember there was a box that had 3 shapes on it, didn't it? A circle, a triangle, and a square. I don't know if those are relative or relevant, even to use the word I wanted to use. I'm going to get an achievement for flushing all these toilets eventually. I hope so, otherwise I'm going to look like a bit of a muppet for doing it for no good reason. I'm beginning to think that just happens randomly for the bloody fun of it. Can I go through here? Yes, apparently I can. Oh, this looks charming. Is this something I'm supposed to climb up? I hope so, otherwise a rope hanging down from the ceiling would usually imply something a bit darker. I don't know why I've suddenly gone so short-sighted and everything's gone all blurry, but never mind. Actually, I don't mind being short-sighted again. It actually makes this place a little easier to live with when everything's just a fuzzy mass. It is totally unidentifiable. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't like this place. It's a tad spooky. And this isn't in the slightest. Oh, it stopped. Well, that's just marvellous, isn't it? A record! Can I see what it says? That's an Irish lullaby. I'm trying to remember if that's a real song or not. I have a strange feeling that it might be. It's... we're getting to a certain point in the space-time continuum where a lot of old music is starting to come into the public domain. So you're beginning to hear quite a lot of old music appear in indie horror games for the sake of spooky soundtracks that people don't have to pay for or get involved in copyright battles over. So it may be a very old recording. I see somebody is monitoring proper bicycle safety. I wish the poor soul that rode their tricycle through here and got their skull impaled on this fishing hook. Oh my giddy aunt, there's something a tad worse. Alright, yeah, you guys really need to observe better safety procedures. Oh my giddy, what do you have in your mouth? A toy cube. You seem to have woken up. I'm frightfully sorry for interrupting your nap. I'm just going to get the hell out of here. A, before the bodice gets booted from the website, and B, before we get murdered. Right. Found another key. Oh, it is white noise, because there's an old television up there. Although I say old, it's flat screen, which kind of begs the question what it's doing as static, because we've sort of left that behind with the old CRT technology, as I understand. Where was that box that had the different little cubes on it? I have a funny feeling it was upstairs, actually. So, perhaps I've left it behind. What was the other thing I got? Oh, the record. Yes, of course, I'd forgotten about that. Right. Let's have a sit down, listen to the metronome, and play Viva Las Vegas for a while. It's very quiet music. It rather reminds me of the opera of Professor Pig, which doesn't make me feel particularly soothed. Neither does that, which seems to happen at totally random intervals. The halls of the lost souls. Well, at least I know I'm having a dream. So I know that I can't be hurt. What the hell is up with you? Oh my word, that looks painful. Press M for your map to help you navigate the dark dungeons. Ow. Oh golly, I've got like a whole proper map. I'm not just going to draw it as I go. Alright, that seems reasonable. This extreme form of yoga does not. But other than that, everything's going marvellously. Right. I don't know what these, I don't know why I can do that with my day, but that's a thing I can do. I noticed my crucifixometer in the upper left is draining. Good afternoon, sir. I don't think he knows I'm here. I hope this will be useful to you. Oh, you're friendly. What is this? Your health is full. Oh, thank you. I thought you were a villain and that you were going to kill me. I didn't realise that you were just some emaciated Nick Valentine cosplayer. What the hell is going on in this game? Right. Okay. So I can have my crucifix out, but that seems to drain the bar. So, as much as it gives me a little more light, which is lovely. What is this? A lit candle. Isn't this the light this torch? Oh, I haven't got any candles. I didn't want to steal one from the detective. It seems like there's some light here. Could I take this as a torch? No, presumably not. Alright. Let's wander around and pretend like we're definitely not about to get eviscerated. Or just crushed. Can I open this box? There being plenty of chests you can open in Dungeon Nightmares. Oh golly! We've got a tiny holographic skull. Need the crucifix to acquire this soul. What are you talking about? So if I hold down the left mouse button while I do that, I can acquire a minor soul. Oh. Good, faster running speed. Oh golly, I've consumed a power orb like Pac-Man? Alright, and here's a rib cage, because why not? And here's a Nahal jerry can? I have no idea what these things are. Alright. Oh, hello. Are you a statue? I don't know, but I'm not going to stand around long enough to find out. Alright, so I've acquired the soul of a miner, have I? Is that what the burning skull means? Would you kindly get your legs out of my face, madam? Exit portal discovered! Oh! Good? Have I done what I came here to do? Oh my giddy aunt, that's a cool looking suit of armour. You're also frightfully tall. I thought people were shorter in olden days. Not taller, but never mind. I suppose there's going to be exceptions to every rule. Right, if you don't mind me just popping through here, madam. Thank you very much. Alright, so I found the exit portal. Do I just need to leave, or is there something I need to achieve first? Some sort of item I need to find, or objective I must complete. I don't know. Can I take these candles, please? Oh, huzzah. Right, now I can finally see what I'm doing. Except I can't, because I can't light it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There. Now I can see what I'm doing without draining my crucifixometer. How marvellous! Yes, you're definitely a statue, and you remind me frightfully of Salazar from Resident Evil 4, which is not something I'm in a massive hurry to remember. What the hell is this? Repent your sins! Alright, I once farted at a funeral. I don't know. Oh golly, I don't think Grim Reaper was particularly happy with that particular little crime against humanity. I might take these with me. What, you cannot carry more than 3 candles? Oh goodness, and I left my cargo trousers at home. Do I need my crucifix for this? Oh, I had to hold it down. Didn't realise. Saws about it.
Lord, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner.
I can hear something, but I don't think it's English. It's probably Latin or something, isn't it? You have already confessed your sins. Oh. Well, marvellous. I'm a dear with. Alright, fine. I'm gonna pretend like I've got the faintest idea what the hell is going on. Stop it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You do that, I'm gonna burn your face with a candle, mate. You haven't known true pain until you've had a lit candle shoved up your arse. I remember these. Would you do you mind? Kitty on. I'm just gonna go through the portal and leave it at that. You cannot leave without the artifact. Oh golly, I forgot that I'm Lara Croft. Oh my god, why are they so animated? Oh my word, that's horrific. Alright, okay. I remember these skeletons from the previous Dungeon Nightmare games that move when you weren't looking at them, so perhaps these little statues are taking on a similar occupation. Oh, hello again. I'd forgotten about you. Do you have anything else to say? Don't get too close to the knights with your light. Oh, interesting advice. I will heed it carefully. Oh, fine, I can have myself an RC then. Except I can't. Alright, so it seems like the candles only last for a limited amount of time, and then they have to be lit again. That makes some semblance of sense. I might take it. Oh, there were candles here that I could have took with me the entire time, but I didn't because there's... Oh, golly. Don't go through there, friend! How the hell is that? Can I apply the same... Oh! No, I can't recover my grave. What the hell does that mean? Hang on, where am I? I think I died over here. Do I need to go and find my bodies? Left of the bloody thing. Right. Okay. My lugholes. Right. Okay. Let me explain what I was doing before you think that I was just a moron, just stuck my head in the gnashing jaws of death. An ancient gaming tactic whereby if a door is like opening and closing very quickly, you sort of push yourself into it while it's closed, then as soon as it opens you move forward by just sort of walking into it, which allows you to start moving forward as quickly as is possible. So that's what I was attempting to achieve, but it didn't work frightfully well. But that probably doesn't shock anyone. Hello again. Oh, you've got friends. That's nice. Man alive. Break-dancing ghouls. What will they think of next? My goodness. Oh, hang on. Have we been here before? No, I don't think we have. I feel like there's some sort of beast around here. What's this? Oh, piece of bread! Your health is full. Well, that's just marvellous, isn't it? What's this? Can I hide under here? Oh, I can. I can be sneaky. Don't mind me sitting here between your legs, mate, while you work. I'm just passing through. Right, can I get my candle out again? Yes, although I don't think there's anything that I can light it off, unless I can light it off your candle. Can I do that? Can you call me share candles? It's probably a good way of transmitting a horrible disease, but, you know, you gotta pick your battles in a place like this. Man alive. I'm guessing the crucifix will be useful for defending myself against some sort of enemy when I inevitably meet them. My giddy heart. It's the fact that they've been flayed, right? Because nobody, and I mean nobody in the entire universe, flays anybody unless they are purely wanting to use them as a scary decoration. There's no productive use to flaying a person. Alright, so there's one of those knights that I mustn't get too close to whilst I have my light. What's that? Oh, it's a bone. I thought it was a key. I do apologise. I apologise. I'm talking absolute rubbish. Can I confess again? No, I've already been here for confessional, it seems. There's a box I don't remember being here before. And another thing. Let me see if I can get this soul. Large soul acquired. Interesting. Oh, so by miner you meant small. You didn't mean like a coal miner. Oh, it would appear I have jumped to dangerous conclusions. I see. So this is like Skyrim, where there's different levels of souls that we can encounter. Interesting. Let's eat some bread. That will make me feel better. What does this say? I can't seem to find a way out, and I'm starting to give up. Is this what you want from me, Mary? I don't know. I don't know who Mary is. I don't know what Mary wants. I found the exit. I just can't bear to leave until I've found whatever the hell it is I'm looking for. The only thing I've found thus far is quite a large volume of trauma. Oh, there's another note here. What does this say? I've given up all hope of finding a way out. What key? What artifact? I don't understand what you need me to find. Food rations are also low, and I've begun to hide them around the dungeon, but those damn creatures still find a way to find them. Ah, right. Those are the bits of bread. I didn't realise that in a dream it was necessary to eat. I didn't realise that I had to keep my kitty. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to broadcast your buttocks like that. Oh, that's a little smoke trail, I think. I think that's what that is. Let me just take this, if you don't want to. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can peek around corners. Will this be the first game in my entire life that hasn't given me the ability to peek around corners, and I'll actually need to use it for something? Because I've yet to find a game like that. Right, is there anything down here? I don't believe so. No. Alright, let's keep looking around. I don't really know what it is that I'm looking for. I'm slightly curious to find out what happens. Nothing, seemingly, which makes me somehow even more nervous than previously. I was wondering if that knight would respond somehow to my movements, but I don't think that he has. Alright, let's keep wandering around and see if we can find this quite literal accursed artifact. One of these little statues, which as of yet don't seem frightfully aggressive, but I'm sure it'll get worse as time goes by. This doesn't actually seem to be going anywhere, it seems to be A lengthy corridor to limbo. Oh, some sort of morgue, perhaps. Well, this is just lovely. And here's a lovely person that enjoyed being in the morgue so much they decided they wanted to stay there forever. That's commitment to the job. Let's get another. I think this would be another minor soul. It reminds me oddly of the crystal skull from that Indiana Jones film, when he just sort of sits there and levitates a bit. Okay, I think the idea is I can use my crucifix for light, but it's not ideal because it's going to drain its battery. So I should use my candles where possible. But of course, if I have to get my crucifix out for a soul, then I'm gonna turn my candle off, or extinguisher, I should say, because naturally I don't really wish to have a burning candle in my pocket. I can't seem to find a way out, and oh, hang on a minute, we've read this before! You literary copycat. Right, so let's light this so we can see a little better what we're doing. There we go. There are many dead people, and many piddle buckets, but not a great deal else. Oh golly, there's another little soul in here. This one seems even smaller than the last one, actually. No, this is just another minor soul. Right, I suppose it's only, sorry, I'm not just doing squats for the sake of exercise, you know, I am actually trying to, I can't really press Control and C at the same time, so I was sort of pressing one, then realising I needed to press the other, so then I pressed the other, but then I stopped pressing the first one. And we just sort of went back and forth like that in some sort of bloody vaudeville routine for a while. Oh my God, would you stop doing that? Would you stop doing that? Idiot. Thank you. If you'd be so kind as to get this twirly old bonds and just move on with your life, mate, I'd appreciate it. Okay. I'm beginning to wonder if these spinning skulls, which also seem to be souls, are some sort of optional bonus points, a bit like the gold bars in the previous games. Given that they seem to be filling up this meter that I've got, or this score down here at the lower left, right. If I light this up again, I'll be able to see what we're doing. And there we go. Am I going back the way I've come, or am I going in a new direction? I don't know. I feel like I perhaps should have followed my emaciated brother-in-arms, because I do feel like I've been this way before. Alright, unless, oh yeah, here we are. Okay, so yeah, this is all just gonna link back up into the same place. Hello! You can keep the bloody apple, mates. If it means that you don't keep having these horrific seizures, you can keep the apple. My giddy God. I don't even know where my health bar is. I presume that it's going to become more important later down the line when I'm facing off with more monsters and beasts. But again, I assume they are leading me into this somewhat gently for the sake of tutorials and all that jazz. Right, I'll take that with me if you don't mind. I feel like is that the one I went through before? It may well have been. I feel like there was another one of those doors that I found somewhere, and probably going through that would be. Ooh! I say ooh! I think I found something special. Snake key. Ah, that's me artifact, is it? What does it say? I'd given up hope of finding a way. Hang on. Why do you keep repeating yourself, you amnesiac oaf? Alright, I found my artifact. So I'm going to assume that there are a number of different levels, each of which is a dungeon, and in each of which I find an artifact. And then between the levels, I return to the house environment where I can... giddy on this. And then, yes, my goodness me. And I then use the artifacts in the home in order to unlock doors and boxes until I find whatever the hell it is that I'm looking for. Right, let's find the exit. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have used the map. I slightly completely forgot that I had a map. So, sorry about that. Oh gosh, he's alive! Alive. I was able to, well, more like night alive. I was able to walk right up to that other one with the candle, and he didn't care. It was all of a sudden that this one started to have a problem with my existence. Okay, let's all just take a breath. Compared to the last place, this place seems positively cheerful. So I'm going to have a wander around and see if I can... You don't have a map for this area. Oh, well, darn it. See if I can remember where the snake box was. I don't think it was in the workshop. Was this the snake box? I feel like it might have been. Act 1, Blood of the Witch, complete. Huzzah! Now we found another key to the basement, indeed. What else is in there? A glass eye. Why do I want that? The iris is coloured blue. Well, bully for it. I don't really care. Oh! Of course! The black-eyed children asking for an eye transplant. That must be the purpose of this game. I'm trying to find little Jeepers Creepers so I can stick them back in their sockets. How lovely. Right. Can I go back into a couple of these rooms and see if I can find the box that had the 4 little pegs on it for these little cubes with letters on? Yes, I remember. In the party room. Boing, boing, boing. Seems like a lifetime ago I was in here. Right. You place the toy cube. There we are. There we are. Good, 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 good. Alright. Can I go through here? No, I can't. What a frightful shame. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. I am worried about what we're gonna find in the basement. I mean, how's this going to look perfectly normal, but then when you get down into the basement you find the most horrific of things. And this house has a lot of horrific stuff in it already. So I reckon the basement's only going to get worse. Oh! It's flooded! Well, that's not excellent, but there is booze. So that makes one feel a little better about life. Let's just take this with me, I think. There we go. Good, good, good. What does this say? The basement is still leaking. I thought I told you to get it repaired. We'll have to get someone in to take a look because this can't carry on. Oh, yes. Well, this is turning into a bit of an old carry-on, isn't it? But we shan't worry about that. These boxes seem suspiciously suitable for hiding behind. We shan't worry about that. Is this some sort of well? I don't know. It's got something floating in it. It looks like an apple. Yes, it's definitely an apple again. I need to collect more lost souls. Oh, yes, the prices of apples have gone up frightfully so. Right, is this the other soul that I need to collect? It may very well be, yes. Interesting, 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 interesting. How are photosynthetic plants surviving down here where there's no bloody sunlight? Never mind. We're not here to quibble over the creation of creepers. A grand soul. Oh, marvellous. Oh, was I not interacting with the apple? I was interacting with this, wasn't I? Maybe it's time to go and hide behind those blooming boxes we were talking about. Maybe it's not. I'm going to try and eat this apple. isn't responding anymore. Yes, yeah, I know many people like that, but we won't worry about that. Oh my giddy aunt. Are we going into another dungeon? I thought each time we entered the dungeon we were gonna have to go back to sleep. It seems not. Maybe there are other levels that come in between the lucid dreaming dungeons. Act 2, The Dark World. Oh, we've come to the Soul Crane. This is suspiciously similar to the Soul Crane, actually. That's just started off as a joke, but it seems a little bit more serious now. Oh my word, this is not pleasant. Alright, I think, if you don't mind me saying so, resume from your last checkpoint. Yes, I think I've seen about enough of that. My word. Well, it's very different to the first two games. I don't remember the second one frightfully well. I remember running through a corridor in an apartment building when it was all on fire. That's an odd thing to suddenly remember, but yes, yeah, this one seems quite nice. I like the visual style. I like the sort of the cramped environment. It feels very sort of claustrophobic, and that it's difficult to run away if anything ever got round to chasing me. But no, I don't know if I'll do any more videos on this. But if you'd like to see some, then please let me know, and I'll use that as an excuse to go through more mental trauma for your amusement. So yes, I rather like that. I hope you enjoyed some of that. You're probably a bit sick if you did, but alright, if you get off on that, then I ain't gonna kick shame. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.